Welcome back, everyone. This is Frank Whiskey Charlie Zero Oscar, and today I want to know how long does a 3 amp hour Bioenno battery last for an FT-818? That's the first question. And the second question is, can a 20 watt power film solar panel, is it enough to give it a little more wattage or a little more power to the battery using solar controller, of course? Now I'm using a Buddy Pole Power Mini 2, and that's connected to a 3 amp hour battery, the Bioenno, and all that is connected to the FT-818. Now the FT-818 draws right now about 400 milliamps, and I noticed that when I press the PTT button, it will do, I have it in my notes, but it's less than 2 amps. I was trying to do this last week, but well, I didn't do a good job with that video. Let's see. About 1.83 amps. So with the 3 amp hour Bioenno battery, it's not going to last 2 hours, right? It's probably going to last less than an hour and a half. So with the power film, the 20 watt power film solar panel, will that give me maybe 2 hours worth of power to keep that battery topped off? I don't know. We'll find out. Right now I'm at Bolsa Chica State Beach, POTA. It's a POTA place. It's a Kilo 3411. It's pretty hazy with some smog, it looks like. So I don't think the sun is really blazing hot. It's about 69 degrees over here. And right now, like I said, it's pulling 0.39 amps. And the sun right now, oh wow, look at that. I'm getting 1.07 amps right now, which is not bad for that solar panel. Definitely, it's giving me 1 amp. It's not giving me 2 amps. So most likely it'll give me enough power to go 2 hours. I know that if I put my sun power solar panel, it would probably top it off. But okay, all right, let's stop here and then come back around 30 minutes from now. Let's see how much power it's gained and lost through 30 minutes or so, or approximately, right? This is all approximation. So I'll be right back. See you later. Bye-bye. It's been a half an hour and it's been horrible. There's some type of big storm going on right now, and 6 watts is not doing any good. But I did get 1 contact, so that's something. So in this situation, I was just pressing on the PTT button a lot because I was trying to get out there. And let's look at the Buddy Pole Power Mini 2 and its statistics. So it's right now at 13.66 volts. That's how the battery is. And it is at 0.39 amps still, because I'm not pressing the PTT button. And then it says that it's used up 0.4 amp hours. So that's not a lot, is it, for 6 watts? But still significantly enough for a 3 amp hour battery. And in the solar, right now it's at 19.1 volts right there in the back. You can sort of see it right there in the back. It's at 0.22 amps charging the battery. So while I was transmitting, I did see that the solar panel was giving some juice to the battery, about 1.07 amps, about 1 amp. So the 20 watt solar panel that I have over here gives about an amp. Power up time is 7. And that's about right because I've had it turned on for a little while before I started this video. But, you know, it's still okay. And that's about it. Let me see. Battery use. Let me see. Battery use says 0 amp hours. Okay. Meaning, I guess that's what it means, that the sun and the batteries are equal to each other, right? That's what I'm assuming, where it says battery use. We're going to keep an eye on that. We'll stay here another half hour. Definitely. We're going to go up to an hour, maybe longer, just to see where this goes, because of the intensity of the sun with the solar storm. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get 10 with this radio, 10 contacts. It would be nice to get it. So let me get back to you in another half hour. Let's read up on how much power it's consuming and how much power I'm getting from the solar panel. All right, so I'll be right back. It's about an hour now, and I only have 4 contacts in 1 hour. There's a big storm out there, as I was mentioning. Let's see, it's at SFI 155. A index is 58, that's very high, and K index is 6, which means major storm. So with 6 watts, not very good. I got all the way to Texas at a 3.3, but Colorado was a 5.9 apparently. So I'm not sure what's going on. Now, as for the 20 watt power film solar panel, it's doing a great job. Right there, right at the sun. Sun's right behind me. So right now it says it's been pretty straightforward. So for an hour now, it's 0.7 amp hours, which sounds about right. And then for the solar part, it seems like it's matched it very nicely. So there's a change of 0, right? Let me see. Over here, battery use, it says -0. So basically, it's charging the battery as it's supposed to with excess. Now, when I press the PTT button, right, I have viewed that it peaks to about 183. It doesn't mean it uses 183, but at that instant it does. So it's, you know, it's going down a lot, probably a little more than 1 amp that it's drawing. So looking at this information, it's probably doing around 1 amp of average, right? On average, it's drawing about an amp, pressing the PTT button. Now, different situations, different, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's hotter. Let's say it gets really warm in this car. Would it do the same thing? Will it give you the same amperage? I don't think this thing has a fan, the FT-818. I know the FT-857 does, and that might draw a little more power. So this gives you an opportunity to consider a Bioenno battery that's 3 amp hours, which is really lightweight. And then the solar panel is not very heavy either. This type of setup, and most people who already climb mountains or hills or take little portable stations like this know that they do this because it's lightweight, not a lot of power consumption, and with the solar panel, like the power film, 20 watt, it seems like it's efficient as long as it's really facing the sun, right? You got to consider that you don't want to be in the sun. You need shade for shelter. So you're going to need a long wire, probably. Here's a wire over here. Long wire to extend that so you can be in the shade. or you can be in some type of hut where you can put the panel there. One thing, and if you've seen my videos, I don't like this panel because it flops, especially here in Bolsa Chica where there's a lot of wind. But I got some magnets, and fortunately the back of the car, they're still metal, they're still iron, and the grommets on the power film, I can put a magnet which is protected with plastic, and then I have like a screw, a long screw, and so I can just have it there, so it won't so it stays still. Right now it's kind of waving a little bit back there, but that's the excessive cloth that it has to wrap over the panel. But before, if I would have didn't tie the bottom, it would just flap up and down, and then it wouldn't give me the power that I need to power the battery right. So what I'm going to do next on my next video, because it will be the same day but the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the my amplifier, the PXM50 something. I haven't used it for a long time. I haven't used it since my IC 705 days, and I was able to figure out a way to connect that to the the FT-818, and I'm going to be very interested to see how that works in this type of condition, because 6 watts is not going anywhere. I only have 4, so I'm going to top this off battery. I'm going to put that MXP50, I think it's an MXP50 something. I'll tell you on my other video. The amplifier, we'll see how much that grabs, how much that sucks in terms of or how much power it drains from the battery. I know you can't be there forever, especially with this panel. Would be nice to use the sun solar, but I'm not going to, not this time around. And just see if it's what, 2:30, the sun's going down, and it's probably not going to be that strong. We'll see. All right, thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you like this content. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. I'll see you later. This is Frank Whiskey Charlie 0 Oscar. Bye bye.